shipment came in just like Chapman said it would. His info is good.
Mr. Masters, Trent, shipment's been busted. The feds meet us here and they clearly knew everything. That confirms it. Chapman's got us.
Trent, keep me informed.
More trouble with Chapman?
The man is good. Masters!
Hiya, Brett. What's the word?
All right, Mr. Chapman, you've got my attention.
So you heard about the warehouse. It was just the furs this time, but no telling what kind of illegal shipment of yours I'll tell the feds about next time.
Tell me, Chapman, how is it a man I've never met before knows so much about me?
I'm your shadow, Masters, even in the dark. If you have any doubts left, just take a look under the lamp on your desk. You know, the brass one. No matter where you go, I see you. No matter what you say, I hear you. I've got you wired in places you never even thought of. Hell, I've got enough taped conversations of you to send you to prison for 30 years. From counterfeit furs to Colonel Fazil.
What do you want, Chapman?
A piece of your action. Go ahead. Make your bid.
Perhaps we should meet face to face immediately?
Love to. But I have tickets to the ballet tonight. And my wife never lets me mix business with pleasure. Think about it. I'll be in touch.
Yes, Mr. Masters?
I don't care how much it costs or how long it takes. I want you to find Chapman and kill him.
Yes, sir.
About once a year, I have one of those days when everything goes wrong. You know the kind. No matter what you do or say, you end up feeling like a fire hydrant in a world full of well-quenched Labradors. Well, somehow I felt like I was about to have one of those days.
No! No!
I always have those hydrant days around my birthday, and unfortunately, well, it was that time of year.
If you would have read the memo, you would have known that the water was going to be turned off at 7.
ballet's bad enough, but this monkey suit's going overboard.
Oh, come on. Stop grumbling. You look nice. For once.
You know, when you said you had a surprise for me, the ballet wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Scandal. My friend Mrs. Chapman was nice enough to give up her seats, okay? So just for once, try and have an open mind. Chaplain, 2 reserved seats, please.
Hey, Danny, look, this guy's wearing tights.
Football players wear tights.
Well, at least they're doing something respectable, like killing each other.
Here. Little culture won't kill you.
Culture.
Mr. Chapman.
Is it halftime? Want some popcorn? Don't want any popcorn. Popcorn, no butter. Milk duds?
You walk between us, you will say nothing.
Some kind of joke, right?
Right. We're laughing on the inside. Let's go.
Wait a second. Dallas sent you guys to rescue me.
There's a .45 automatic pistol pressed against your spinal column. I strongly recommend no more errors in judgment.
Whoa. Look, this is my birthday, pal, and truth is, I've had just about enough of the both of you. Sit.
Wait.
For a man with fifth-row orchestra seats, you're not quite what I pictured.
I met Larry and Curly. You must be Mo.
I hope your willingness to cooperate exceeds your taste in tuxedos. Glenda, have you met our guest? My assistant's a great admirer of your methods. We've swept the estate several times looking for your surveillance equipment.
No need to clean on my account.
Humor in the face of danger. I respect that, Mr. Chapman.
Chapman? Name's Jackson. Scandal Jackson. You see, your bozos here grabbed the wrong guy. Whoa, hey, now. Ow! Ow! Hey, whoa!
Your ID as an investigator is quite convincing, unfortunately. Not convincing enough. And your fingerprints match those of a dead Navy SEAL, but your face doesn't. As a matter of fact, there's absolutely no record of your face we can find.
Look, it's a long story.
I'm sure. But what I want now, Chapman, are the tapes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You made a big mistake thinking that you could frighten me with extortion and blackmail.
What?
Glenda, do whatever is necessary to see that Mr. Chapman cooperates. And make it look like an accident.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. No, come on. No. Come on. Please. No. Ah! Ooh. Oh. Ah.
He walked out on me.
He hated the ballet that much?
I guess.
Well, what about the party?
I don't know. I called his apartment, the juice bar, every other place I could possibly think of.
I don't get it.
Neither do I. I take him to the ballet. He lasts 10 minutes, 5 of which he was sleeping, and then he just walks out. He just disappears.
Still nothing?
First he said he was Robert Jackson Jr., then he said he was T.J. Johnson, and he spoke in a native tongue, I think Inuit. Now he says he's Scandal Jackson.
I want those tapes. Make them talk.
I told you no! Now for the last time, what is your name?
My name is Scandal Jackson.
This guy's programmed.
We'd started with pain, we'd have been done hours ago.
Well, you're right. The condition he's in now, he wouldn't feel a thing. We'll let him sleep. Then you can make him talk.
right, pal. Out of the car. Boy, am I glad to see you. These guys kidnapped me, tried to kill me. Who? 2 guys in the gray sedan.
Sir, placing you under arrest for driving under the influence.
There were 2 guys.
Scandal, are you okay?
Peachy.
Good. Now I can kill you.
Okay, folks. Sign here and he's all yours. I know it's your bail money, but if it was up to me, I'd leave him in the lockup for 30 days. Just to teach him a lesson.
Did you hurt anybody?
No.
Well, that's the only good news.
Stolen vehicle, driving under the influence?
I wasn't drinking. I was drunk. You guys know I don't drink and drive.
True.
It was definitely some kind of controlled substance. We'll know for sure when we get the blood test back tomorrow. The bottom line is, you shouldn't have been driving.
Good job.
Drugged? Kidnapped? Scandal, if you hated the ballet that much, why didn't you just say so?
Look, I know it sounds crazy because it was.
Forget about it. I've had a few birthday bashes in my day. Got a little crazy.
Didn't have a bash, I got bashed. And I'll prove it to you. The guy's name is Masters.
Brett Masters.
Scandal, this was one of the city's best-known civic leaders. His reputation is unblemished. The guy gives more money to charity than Robin Hood.
Yeah, well, something's rotten in Denver.
Denmark.
Whatever. Ah, here she is. Ask her.
Excuse us, do you know this man?
Ooh.
Not until last night I didn't. If you think you can just pick me up in a bar like that, ply me with liquor just to get me into bed, and then run out on me without a word, then think again. And as if Scandal is your real name.
I don't know what she's talking about. But you don't believe me.
We trust your Scandal. It's just that everything you've said so far is a little hard to believe, that's all.
Somebody went through a lot of trouble to make me look stupid.
Probably no trouble at all. Look at this. Scandal's kidnapper was named the mayor's man of the year.
Great. Cover boy. The office give you an envelope for me?
Yeah. Oh, before I give it to you, come on level with me. What was she like?
Who?
Glenda. What'd you say?
Well, Brett Masters kept talking about a Wendell Chapman, so I thought I'd find the guy.
How do you expect to do that?
Your computers.
Oh, I see. The office traced Chapman's ballet tickets. They were ordered on his credit card through the ticket broker at the Meridine. He's registered there.
I may have missed my surprise party, but I have one planned for Mr. Chapman. If there's one thing I hate more than getting out of the shower to a wet towel, is getting suckered. With a wet towel, the only thing that makes you feel better is getting a dry one. But when you're suckered, the only thing that makes you feel better is getting even. Hi. I'd like to send a dozen roses to the room of Mrs. Wendell Chapman, please. Do you have a card to go with that, please? Great.
You got flowers for Chapman, room 531?
What the hell are you doing in my room?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chapman. No one answered when I knocked. I was told to deliver these roses to your wife.
To my wife? Who the hell's sending roses to my wife?
Well, I was just told to deliver...
Thank you for our special time. Rodolfo. Who the hell's Rodolfo?
I don't know, sir.
Take these weeds with you. Get the hell out! Move! Out! Ah!
You know, Chapman, for a man with this kind of wardrobe, you sure are a lousy dresser.
I'm not Chapman.
That's not what you just told the bellboy. Wait.
Federal Agent Bernstein, I'm looking for Wendell Chapman.
Oh, my nose! Oh! My name is Scandal Jackson! Ow!
Listen, Chapman, or Jackson, or whatever it is you want to call yourself. Don't make me ask you twice. Where are the tapes?
Look, you got the wrong guy. Ow!
Federal Agent, freeze! This is Bernstein. I'm in Chapman's room now. The place is full of listening devices. It was Chapman and Master's men. They all got away. All right, saw myself. Wendell Chapman and Scandal Jackson are definitely the same person.
Sorry, but it looks terrible.
I gotta get smacked in the nose for you guys to believe me.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't believe you from the start, kid. I got something here that's gonna convince everybody.
What's that?
It's the blood test from the police who arrested Scandal for reckless driving. There were traces of sodium pentothal in your bloodstream.
Truth serum? Oh, Scandal, I'm sorry.
Forget about it. What we need to do is just figure out our next move.
Mr. Chapman, I presume.
Here we go again.
I'm Hughes. This is Bernstein. We're government agents.
And I'm not Chapman.
Cut the charades. We know you're Chapman.
He's not Chapman.
Really? Then I suppose it was just a coincidence that he had Chapman's tickets for the ballet, that the bellboy at the Meridyne ID'd him as Chapman, and that I saw him running out of Chapman's room.
Keyword, pal. Coincidence.
Listen, Jackson and Chapman, or whatever you want to call yourself, I don't care how or why you became involved in all this. But let me tell you right now, the U.S. government does not make deals. We want the tapes.
Bernstein, wait in the car.
Are you sure?
I'll be fine.
Now, Mr. Hughes, from one old G-man to another, you clearly aren't here on a social visit.
Very astute, Mr. Castle. And you must be Danielle Lapointe, correct?
Yes.
Well, don't look so surprised. I'm well aware of Cobra and the good and honorable work you do. That's why I'm here. To ask your associate, Mr. Jackson, a favor.
Oh.
Now I'm Jackson.
I'm well aware that you're not Wendell Chapman.
Well, you and your muscle got a funny way of showing it.
Oh, you'll have to forgive Bernstein. He's much younger and much more eager than I've been in a long, long time.
So what's the favor?
I want you to lay low for a couple of days and forget everything that's happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, right.
If you don't, it could get dangerous.
It could get dangerous?
He's already been kidnapped, beaten, jabbed with needles.
Look, if you want me to cooperate, I want to know what the hell's going on.
Very well. But not here. There's no argument from me. You have every right to know the situation. Please understand that what I'm about to tell you must be held in strict confidence. Wendell Chapman is a freelance opportunist who somehow has managed to electronically tape vital conversations regarding a black market operation run by a prominent figure.
Brett Masters.
So what's the mayor's man of the year into?
Smuggling of all kinds. But what matters to me is his newest endeavor, plutonium. 10 pounds of weapons grade is to be shipped out very soon. Unfortunately, we don't know where or when.
But Chapman does.
Right. Chapman works for the highest bidder, and we intend to win that auction.
And scandal, being mistaken for Chapman, has complicated your operations.
And my life.
But if you and Cobra would lay off for a day or two until we get Masters and Chapman out of the way, everything will be back to normal.
What am I gonna do laying off for 2 days?
Get some sun. Relax. Jog.
Absolutely. You're not as young as you used to be, Scandal.
Cute. Why should I trust you?
Masters has had you on a roller coaster the last 24 hours. I'm giving you a chance to get off.
Yes, Colonel, I understand. It will work out.
Problems?
Colonel Fazil is making threats about the plutonium shipment.
I don't like the way this is working out.
Get everything together. We move tonight.
Where are we headed?
I'll let you know when we get there.
What about Chapman?
Trent, make sure Chapman is dead and buried.
Just when I thought my string of bad days was over, I found myself being a fire hydrant again. Only this time, it wasn't a Labrador I had to worry about. It was 2 pit bulls, and unfortunately, hiking their legs wasn't what they had in mind. Like it or not, I'm back in the game.
I thought you agreed to let Mr. Hughes protect you.
The only thing Mr. Hughes can protect me from is a tax audit. Meanwhile, Masters has got a bullseye on my back.
Where are you off to now?
I'm gonna find Chapman. Put the bullseye back where it belongs.
Wait for me. Scandal, this is breaking.
In the entry.
Yeah. He's in the shower.
It's time for the naked truth. There's a woman in the shower.
Get out of here! I'm gonna call security.
We will. Just tell us where Wendell is.
Wendell? Wendell who?
Your husband, Mrs. Chapman.
Chapman? I'm not Mrs. Chapman.
Then who are you?
Mrs. Mary Pierce. Well, she just checked in. Hell of a welcome.
How are we supposed to know that Chapman checked out?
You might have asked, but it's okay. Cobra comped the room, settled her down, a couple of fruit baskets. She's not pressing charges.
It's my fault, Dallas. Let my emotions get in the way. Chapman's got me crazy. It's like I'm chasing a ghost.
Well, in that case, let's take it from the top again. What do we know about this guy Chapman?
Chapman has tapes about Masters' plutonium shipment.
Yes.
And Hughes needs them to stop it.
Perfect so far.
And Chapman's playing both sides against the middle, holding out for the highest bidder.
Right.
But what do we really know about this guy?
He has great ballet seats, and his credit report says that he's wealthy.
From all indications, he could bug the president's bedroom if he thought there was anything going on in there worth hearing. All this in 4 bits will get us a bus ride.
We don't even know what the guy looks like.
No one's ever seen him.
Scandal's right. We're chasing a ghost.
The question is, how do you find an invisible man?
We can't. It's perfect. We can't find him. We can't find Chapman because he is invisible.
Scandal, take it easy. This is Bay City, not the Twilight Zone.
Wrong. Nobody's seen Chapman because he doesn't exist. He's not real.
And neither are the tapes.
Bingo.
Time for another talk with Mr. Hughes.
Right. But on our terms. Dallas, use a credit card number to the office trace from the ballet tickets. Book a suite at the Meridian. Put it under the name of Wendell Chapman.
But you just said Chapman doesn't exist.
He does now. You're looking at him.
Beautiful.
Thank the chef for me, will you?
It's like an ace in a royal flux, Leo. Stitch it up. And take the wife out for once on me.
I had a feeling I'd find you at the end of this rope.
Mr. Hughes.
How nice to see you.
If you wanted my attention, you could have just called.
Why? So you can lie to us again?
Champagne, how nice. I know you're footing the bill.
Piece of advice, Mr. Jackson. Go home.
The last time he took your advice, he was nearly turned into Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I heard about that. I'm very sorry.
Look, all I want is the truth.
Most of which Scandal's already figured out.
Well, I'd be interested in hearing your version of it.
May I?
Yes, you may.
First off, nobody's seen Chapman because there is no Chapman. You created Chapman. You put the clothes in his closet, the butts in his ashtray. All very convincing. But what didn't make sense was why you left such an open trail to Chapman. Unless you wanted Masters to follow it.
Now, why would you want him following a phantom that doesn't exist?
So he wouldn't discover the mole you planted inside his own operation. The mole who was feeding you Masters every move.
A very attractive mole at that.
How'd you know it was Glenda?
Trent and Willoughby are anxious to kill me. Glenda had a chance and didn't.
Mr. Hughes, sound right to you?
Absolutely correct. My plan was working perfectly well until you personified my invisible man. What little information Glenda was getting from Masters has stopped. He's clammed up. Now Masters can make his plutonium deal, and all my work will be for naught.
There's only one person that can stop the plutonium shipment and stop Masters from killing me. Wendell Chapman.
Our itinerary's all set. The pilot needs a time.
Just tell him to stand by.
But he needs to plot a course and...
Why are you always asking me these questions? Just tell him I'll let them know the destination once we're in the air.
Master's here.
Brett, old pal.
I'm glad I got to you before you caught your plane.
Mr. Chapman, and what can I do for you?
Well, you can give me $5 million to keep my mouth shut about your plutonium going out tonight.
You know nothing.
Fine. I'll just take my info to the feds. Either way, I get paid.
Where? When?
1 hour, Pier 6.
Check the tracking transmitter.
Right on time? Those are tapes?
That's the 5 mil. Ain't America great? I mean, where else can a guy pull down 11 mil in 2 hours?
11?
Oh, yeah. I'm on federal payroll, too. See, they paid me $6 million for the info on your shipment. And right about now, they're at Grisham Pier, scooping up your plutonium. It's a perfect deal. And being the businessman I am, well...
You got greedy.
It's been a pleasure, Mr. Chapman. Shipment awaits.
Weapons-grade plutonium as promised. Do hope you'll give Colonel Fazil my best. I know he'll be pleased.
I know I am.
How the hell did you...
Please don't move! Get down! Get down! Stay there! Get down!
I got it.
Don't move! Don't move!
Chapman! If I don't make it out of here, she dies! Chapman!
You okay?
You'll die for this, Chapman.
No, I don't think so. And my name's not Chapman. Huh.
The one in the white tutu is distraught. She just lost her husband.
I thought I was having a bad couple of days. She's a very good dancer.
I thought you didn't like ballet.
Well, I'd say I'm just trying to have an open mind. It's beautiful. It's so elegant.